Hello, good evening, good morning, wherever and whenever you are watching this. I am Jennifer with Insights in Soularis, a tarot reader of over 10 years and with a dozen certifications in healing modalities from Reiki to herbology. And at the end of the day, I'm simply a channel of spirit coming to give guidance and sharing messages for those who find me. I always like to start out with a message with the collective. And these are energies just to be aware of as you are moving throughout the rest of the week. Take this as it resonates. It will not be for everyone, but for the majority. And for the rest of the week, it seems like a lot of people are being a bit too cautious. Usually we want to be cautious, but there is a lot of nervous energy and a lot of anxious thoughts, it seems like. And it just seems to be a period that to really go in and look at those insecurities that are causing the anxious thoughts, look at any type of mindsets you have about lack of wealth. Are you worried about paying bills? Or do you really want to go on this trip, but you're not sure how it's going to work out financially? When things just take a deep breath and release the fears so you can think in a more logical way because it's just a lot of nervous energy. And just know that when you can clear that energy, when you can get back into logical thinking and not the anxious thinking, then you're going to be able to find the answers that you are looking for, and you're going to balance those scales a little bit more. So if you're feeling that anxious energy, if you're struggling between making decisions, just take a step back and release what you do not need, because you're going to be moving into more quiet time when you start the month of October. So just calm down if you are in that period of anxiousness. And we'll be taking a caller today, and it looks like we have Stephanie from New Jersey. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. What type of questions do you have today?
So I was just wondering, we have a big situation that's happening right now, and I want to know if there's any guidance and anyone that's trying to push a message through to me because it seems like they are.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, at the beginning, I can tell you right now, the beginning is going to be the most difficult part for you. It's going to calm down a little bit in the future. So let's get more information. What's going on here? Okay. So who's all involved? Because I see a male here with a lot of he's maybe starting a lot of arguments. Um, seems to be a little bit talking, wants his opinions to really be heard. Does this sound like somebody you know?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that person is really sitting into the ego right now. So let's see, what can we do to help the situation? Yeah, so it's going to have to be if this is a person that you're arguing with in the situation and trying to find that positive outcome, is trying to find a more balanced approach. There's going to have to be some compromise going on between what you want and what the other people involved are going to want the situation. You do have good indicators that say things are going to move more into your favor, but that's if you can approach it in a balanced manner. So you're going to be juggling a lot of things, it seems like, at once, and
Hmm.
a lot of different perspectives of how to go about the situation.
Okay.
So, is there a potential that you could lose money out of this? Or have you lost
Um,
the investment?
uh, no, not really.
Okay. Because do see, like, underneath there, it seems to be a fear surrounding money or finances. This also could be like stability in the home as well. So maybe if something had happened with the home itself in the past, like this could be like a water heater breaking, but there seems to just be this unnecessary fear surrounding the foundation of this issue.
Okay.
And see what's more.
Okay. Um, I mean, maybe I understand what you're saying. I feel like there's someone that's trying to send me a very specific message, and they're sending me a lot of signs and then this came out of nowhere for me to have someone reach out to give me a reading. So I just am trying to hear their message and through you, hopefully.
Okay, so you're looking for a specific message from a person. All right. Let's move through this real quick, and then as I'm reading this, I will see if I can connect to that energy that you believe is
Okay.
connecting to you. Um, but going on the situation, there is going to be a time where you are going to have to move on when the situation ends. You're going to have to be walking away. This could just be a different set of mindset, but there's something you're going to need to walk away from because there is just it is a good time to be cautious in order to build
Okay.
up yourself. So if you're feeling a
Okay.
little guarded in the situation, that's okay because you're protecting your energy. You're
Okay.
protecting your environment, and doing so is going to help in the long run.
Okay.
Okay, so there does seem to be some situations, possibly of heartbreak coming forward.
Okay.
So let's get a little bit more information on this energy. Do you have any indication of who you think it will be? Do you just think it's like a guide, a past loved one, just
I
a
think it's a past loved
universe
one that's trying to get in touch with
or
me.
someone? Who is trying to connect with Stephanie, if anyone, at this time to help her? It seems to be more than one energies. Energy number one, energy number two. More information about this. Did you have a family member who died in their sleep by any chance?
No.
No.
I mean, possibly they were, no, they were sedated, but no. So yes, I mean, technically, but no.
Okay. Have you seen this person in your dream, or have you been having a lot of the same faces in your dreams lately?
No, I actually haven't been remembering any of my dreams lately.
Huh. So there is a feminine energy coming in. Um, it does seem like is someone who passed, but I don't know if it's necessarily a family member or anything like that. But there is a feminine energy um, that is very maternal.
Okay.
But there's also a feeling of whenever they did leave the plane of the earth, maybe there was a lot of conflict with them, but I'm not necessarily sure if it's a family member. Let's see, what do they have to tell you about the situation that you're coming on? You are on the right path and things are turning into your favor because you got the wheel twice. So that's a very good indicator. What's happening is right now is that you are being stuck in an illusion because you're afraid to take action. And why is this going on? Yeah, it's just time to move forward. You are smart, you are intelligent, you know what you need in order to make a good decision. You can have that objective decision making. So you are on the right path. But what is underneath that we need to know? I'm seeing a lot of conflict with a relationship.
Hmm.
It is other people who are involved, or is there a lot of conflict going on?
Um, there's a situation where I'm fighting with my some of my family members right now, as well as a potential situation that could be coming to me. That there's um, a lot of yuckiness that's surrounding it, and it's just trying to figure out what the right way to navigate that is. It's not so much conflict with me, but there's conflict that's attached to that piece. Yes.
Okay. So you have two guides that you can reach out, and you can do this in a number of ways. As you're falling asleep, you can just say, "Hey, please help me please give me answers or provide me answers with this situation." And a lot of times you can, if you're able to remember your dreams, you can bring those answers back with you, or you just wake up feeling a little bit more calmer the next day. So I'm seeing that as a potential of what you can do to connect with these guides if you're not very if you're new to connecting spirit guides or whatnot, because you have a masculine energy who is helping create collaborate and reconnect those who need to be reconnected in this situation. So finding that foundation, finding that community again, and then you have this feminine energy, more maternal energy that is trying to come in to help relieve the anxiousness and the fear of abandonment with this situation. And you may not necessarily know that it's a fear of abandonment. It's kind of being triggered by a few other things. So, what is the best way to navigate the situation for Stephanie, for all those involved? You're allowed to accept help from others. You're allowed to ask for help, whether that's asking for advice or saying, "Hey, I simply have too much going on right now, and I can't take this extra burden that you're asking me to." So you're really going to have to understand where your boundaries are, and you're going to have to speak of those boundaries. And as
Okay.
you're doing this, you are building that security with your finances as well. I know I know this you're saying this is a conflict with family, but there's a lot of things about finances trying to creep into here. So that just may be another layer on it that's coming forward. But you, again, Ace of Fire, exciting new opportunities is a time to make some changes in your life. And that
Okay.
starts with those boundaries, with creating those boundaries. And understand that
Okay.
you have way too much going on right now. And I know you're seeing more things coming on to the horizon. So know that there may be a couple of situations with the family members where it is not going to end well, but overall, you're going to see a positive outcome to this situation. You're also going to
Okay.
potentially have a release of anxiety as well. So it may be hard during that time period, but at the end of the day, you are going to come back and you are going to grow from this situation. Just know it's going to
Okay.
turn out into your favor in the end.
Okay.
All right. I hope that helps, and best of luck to your situations and reaching out to your guide team.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.